Nikita, is it cold in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe and never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall with 10 of your tin soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, the human heart a captive in the snow. Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? And if there comes a time the guns and gates no longer hold you in, and if you're free to make a choice, look towards the west and find a friend. Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. soldiers Oh yeah, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Woo. Nikita, you never know. Hey there, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Nebraska Square Garden, which is showbiz talk for my office. And you don't see it, but my bed's right over there. And you're not going to see it because I am a professional. Yes, yes indeed. Now you might ask, why, oh why, Steve, do you sleep in your office? Well, that's a very good question. Let's ponder that for a moment. You might wonder, well, do you not have bedrooms in your house? I do. But I've decided to leave them available for other things like guests. Also, I am in the creative arts, and one thing that just sort of exists about creative artists, we wake up in the middle of the night quite often with good ideas. And I've just decided that I would like to shorten the amount of time it takes for me to get to where I can do something with my good idea. So since this is in the basement, I didn't want to have to walk down 2 flights of stairs to get here if I wake up and go, now this is something I'd like to flush out. So, now you know things about me that you didn't know before. Right over there, I sleep. Right over there, I work on my computer, design websites, answer emails. Right here, I live stream and I film. And occasionally I go upstairs to eat. Well, maybe more than occasionally. And I have a big TV up there too. Anyway. All right. I know that none of you wanted to know any of that. So let's carry on. Let's see who's here. Say hello to some folks. See what's in the old request bin for today. Well, we start out. Here's our friend Moritz in Graz, Austria. How we doing, my friend? He says, could you please play Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel? All right. I just watched Reservoir Dogs by Quentin Tarantino, and I need a positive connotation for the song. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one's a little dark. It's a good film, but it's a little dark. Okay. KJ Amani is here. Says, hey, Steve, hope you're doing okay. Can you please play Money for Nothing by Dire Straits? Well, that'll be an interesting challenge. I think I've only ever tried that once. We'll see how that goes. Chris Erb is here. He says, hey, Steve, thanks again for the audio setup info. Help clear things up for me. How about Walking in Memphis by Mark Cohn or Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago? I'll put those in the queue there, Chris. See if I can get to one or both of those. Thank you very much, sir. Happy that the information I gave you helped you out. Okay. Silvio in Romania is here. Hi, Steve and audience. It was really nice to hear the YouTube Music Mafia version of Cats in the Cradle. Yes, well, thank you very much, sir. We had fun putting that one together, as we always have fun. That's sort of why we do it more than anything else. If we're lucky, we can make some money, but the enjoyment of it is the only really control factor that we have. So we always try to make sure that it feels like it was worth our time just for the sheer enjoyment of it. Okay. Chris Herb again says, hey, also really enjoyed the Free Friday lesson. Looking forward to more of those. Yes, I'm looking forward to doing them. I got a lot of good ideas, and I know I'm going to get a lot of great feedback from students about the topics they'd like me to cover. So I think that'll be a nice way to extend some more regular value to my fan base and my student base. And hopefully at least keep it's amazing to me. I try to put out a lot of content and stuff, and I'll get messages from people who've bought my courses going, are you still in business? Are you still alive? I don't know. I'm like, ugh. So I got to find a way to make sure that that the stuff that I'm putting out there is known and accessible to the people that will value it. Okay. Bill Hasty's here. Hey, Steve, how much snow did we get? Oh, God. We got about... I don't know the official average number, but having grown up here, it looks to me like we got at least 7 to 10 inches of snow here, and it is just ridiculous cold here right now. Like, I think right now we're maybe around 5 to 10 below Fahrenheit, which is really bad Celsius. I don't have the conversion off the top of my head. And the wind chill factor is like 30 below. It's just awful. So I'm very happy to be working inside today. Bill Hasty says, it's so cold here that ice cubes are coming out of my faucet. Yeah, well, I'm not far behind you if it hasn't already started happening. Okay. Ruth Hooker's here, the unicorn girl. Hey, how are you? Thank you for being here. Always a pleasure to see your lovely face and name in the chat. Let's see here. All right, Jake Williams, can you play I've Loved These Days? Hey, Jake. Love that song. Yeah, I'd be happy to put that. That one's in the queue right now. And hola, back to you. This is Al Bundy. Nice. Or should I say buenos dias? It's pretty close to buenos noches. Okay. I see what you did there, Silvio. Little Elton John pun. Too low for zero. Haha. Nice. Lucio's here. He says, hi, Steve. How are you? Have a good evening, everyone. Could you please do New York State of Mind? Okay. Good tune. Be happy to, Lucio. Grazie. Stefan is here. He says, hi, Steve. Greetings from Germany. Hope you're doing well. Maybe you could do a little bit of Elton. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Yeah, sure. I'll put that in the queue. Thanks, Stefan. And, thanks, Ruth. I appreciate that. I love that song. I play it a lot. I think it's one of those songs that's kind of been forgotten in Elton's catalog, but should not be forgotten. It's a brilliant piece of writing. Blue Ice Cream is there. I think he also goes by Chris. Hi, Steve and viewers. Greetings from NYC. I'd like to request Summer Highland Falls or James by Billy Joel. Okay. In the queue. Thank you. Rob Castelli is here. Greetings, my friend Steve, who I've never met. Steve, later on, if you do Rocket Man, would you sing it like William Shatner? Maybe we'll do a hybrid of Elton and William. Good stuff. All right, Rhonda Mitchell's here. Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers. It's an interesting idea. See what I can do for you. Thanks, Rhonda. It's good to see you. Levi Sullivan's here. Happy Sunday, Steve. Can you play The Long and Winding Road? Love that song. Thanks, Levi. It's in the queue. Kevin Lawrence, not a troll request. Can you do That's What Friends Are For? All right. I know Kevin is at home right now tending to a wife and a baby who both have COVID, and I'm sure everyone's going to be okay, but I'm sure he's also a little stressed. He has a lot of love in his heart, but at the same time, that's a lot of care to have to dole out. So yes, my friend, I will play that song for you, and I will not even make trolly comments about you and to your face in front of this whole audience. My good friend Kevin Lawrence, everybody. Look for us to do a joint show again here in the relatively near future. We just don't know what date yet. Wheat Project. Evening, Steve. Evening, Kevin. Nice. Good to have you with us, Wheat. Okay. And Bad 202 says, can you play Honky Cat by Elton John? I was also wondering if you had any tips for playing it because I was thinking of performing it at a school concert. Thanks very much. I'm putting that in the queue right now. Thanks, Bad 202. Okay, well, I think I should get started on some of these songs. Ooh, we have a lot of good ones. Let's start with Kevin's request here, shall we? This is for our friend, our collective friend, Kevin Lawrence, who is playing nurse. Let's see here. And I seriously do wish well to Levon, little Levon, and your lovely bride. Hope they recover very quickly with minimal symptoms. It's a stinker. And I'm really hoping that you don't pick it up. That would really be a stinker. Okay. Just finding a key here. All right, this ought to do. So this is one of my favorite tunes from the 80s, and it was kind of a quartet of people. It was Gladys, or excuse me, it was Dionne Warwick primarily, and then she had Elton John and Stevie Wonder, and I believe Gladys Knight was in this one. I can't remember who the fourth one was. I feel bad, but it was a Motown, a great soul Motown female singer. Never thought I'd feel this way. As far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if you should ever go away, then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. You came and opened me. Now there's so much more I see. So by the way, I thank you. And then for the times when we're apart, close your eyes and know these words are coming from my heart. Then if you can remember, smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. All right, guys. Thank you very much. There you go, KL. Kevin and I talk a lot of shit to each other, but honestly, I'd do anything for that guy. He's a good dude. Good dude, and probably when you become an adult, it's really hard to make new friends. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that. Just we're all busy doing our thing. We're exhausted when we get back from the end of a long day, and you just don't have time or space in your life. And so it's really been great to Kevin and I connected during the pandemic just because of mutually what we do here, kind of try and help each other figure out how in the hell to be a musician at a time when you can't play gigs, and turned into a real good friendship. And that's been a real pleasure to me. So anyway, hope the family recoups quick there, KL. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. All right, let's give this Steelers Wheel song a little try here. Stuck in the Middle with You. Now, I've always liked this song. I've never really tried to do it as a piano vocal that I can remember. So I may botch it a little, but but I think it'll be fun to give a try to anyway. Wait a minute. I did that the wrong direction. I meant to do this. I was like, boy, I thought I gave myself a little relief on it being too high. I accidentally made it higher instead of lower. There we go. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. Got a feeling that something ain't right. So scared in case I fall off my chair. I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clouds to the left of me, joggers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. So hard to keep a smile on my face. Lose control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clouds to the left of me, joggers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. You started out with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man. Your friends, they are all crawling, tap you on the back and say, please, please. Trying to make some sense of it all. See that it makes no sense at all. It's so cool to go to sleep on the floor. Well, I don't think I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. All right. Well, you started out with nothing, proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all are calling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Don't know why I came here tonight. Got the feeling that it's something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. All right. And Moritz, you know, just next time you hear that song, just try to think about the Care Bears. It'll totally change the image away from Reservoir Dogs. Just think about Tender Heart. I don't know the other ones. I think there was a Cheer Bear. Trying to remember which ones my little sister had when I was growing up. Or think about My Little Pony. That'll change it. Stuck in the Middle with You. Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle. I will not confirm nor deny whether or not I'm a brony. We're going to leave that out in the ether for people to speculate on. But I do have a niece and a nephew that occasionally keep me up to date with what's going on in children's programming. So, okay. Thanks for the request, bud. Always enjoy playing anything for you that I can. Okay, this one is this is a request by KJ. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. This will be another one that'll be sort of a little bit of an adventure. Let's see here. I've blown my falsetto out as usual. I want my I want my MTV. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yo-yos, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Your money for nothing and your chicks for free. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, the guys ain't done. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchens, deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. The little fairy with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. That little fairy got his own jet airplane. That little fairy, he's a millionaire. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchens, delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Install microwave ovens, custom kitchens, deliveries. Got to move these refrigerators. Got to move these color TVs. Looky here, look out. I should have learned to play the guitar. I should have learned to bang them drums. Look at that mama, she got a stick in the camera. Man, well, we could have had some. He's up there, what's that? Hawaiian noises? He's banging bongos like a chimpanzee. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and your chicks for free. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchens, deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. Got to move these color TVs. Yeah, that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Play guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Your money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing, chicks for free. Get your money for nothing and your chicks for free, yeah. All right. That was fun. Thanks, KJ. Okay, let's do a Billy Joel song here for Jake Williams. I've loved these days. So this came out in 1976. Just have to get the stinking lyrics up here. For whatever reason, my lyric site is telling me that it does not have these lyrics, which I think is not accurate. Okay. Not sure what's going on here with AZ lyrics. I don't know. Okay, got it sorted out. Anyway, this came off of an album called Turnstiles, and it was before Billy Joel's career really took off. He had a minor hit. Just kind of cracked the top 40. It was called Piano Man. But nothing else on the album did anything in particular. And then the next album came out and it produced no hits. And then this album came out and it produced no hits. But on this album, he brought his own band in to be his recording band instead of using session players, and he produced it himself because he felt like they were missing something in the recording process that his audience was picking up on out in the club circuit where he was doing a lot of shows. And so he had a solid following, but it wasn't translated into record sales. And this one really didn't break him out in terms of success, but it kind of realigned his recording process, which then on the next album he had massive hits, and the career that we know took off from there. So anyway, this song is prominently featured as well on an album called Songs in the Attic, which is a live album that came out in 1981 with songs like this that were deep cuts before the big success came. And anyway, this has always been kind of one of my favorites from that era.
Take our time so nonchalant and spend our nights so bon vivant. We dress our days in silken robes. The money comes, the money goes. We know it's all a passing phase. Hang our hopes on chandeliers. We're going wrong, we're gaining weight. We're sleeping long and far too late. And so it's time to change our ways. I've loved these days. We drown. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm in the wrong spot there. Now, as we indulge in things refined, we hide our hearts from harder times. A string of pearls, a foreign car. Oh, we can only go so far on Kevin. drown our doubts in dry champagne and soothe our souls with fine cocaine. I don't know why I even care. We'll get so high and get nowhere. We'll have to change our jaded ways. But I've loved these days. So before we end and then begin, we'll drink a toast to how it's been. A few more hours to be complete. A few more nights on satin sheets. A few more times that I can say, but I've loved these days. All right. Thanks, Jake. A little rusty on that one, but love that song. All right, Rhonda Mitchell's in the house. She wants to hear some Allman Brothers. Let's see. I've not tried this one before that I'm aware of, but I think I know of it well enough. Let me find the key here that I need to be in. Lord. I think this will work. So let's give it a try, and if I turn into a train wreck in the middle of it, we'll just stop and I'll say, well, I tried, Rhonda. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you understand that I was born a rambling man. Father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong end of a gun. And I was born in the back seat of a Greyhound bus. Greyhound bus. Of a Greyhound bus. Rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. I'm on my way to New Orleans in this morning, leaving out of Nashville, Tennessee. I always have a good time down there on the bayou, Lord. Don't the women think the world of me. Lord, I that I was born a rambling man. Yeah! Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time to leave in, and I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. When it's time to leave in, I hope you understand. Oh, I was born a rambling man.
All right. Almost turned into a train wreck a couple of times, but I really like that song. I need to listen to it and, like, you know, punch it up a little bit. Thanks, Rhonda. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Got a couple of Billy Joels and a couple of Elton Johns, which we, of course, will get to. Just want to make sure that we're mixing it up as much as we can. So let's see here. We have the Beatles, Elton John, Billy Joel, Elton John, Billy Joel, Billy Joel. Okay, so we have some music coming your way from Chicago and from the Beatles. Let's do Chicago first. This is for our friend Chris Herb. I think the H is probably not silent, but I can't tell. So I'm going to say it both ways, Herb and Herb. Okay, this came out in 1982, and it basically gave Chicago a second career after the slump of all slumps. But I'm going to play it right because the song deserves that.
Everybody needs a little time away, I heard her say, from each other. And even lovers need a holiday, far away from each other. Hold me now, it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you, I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day from your body. Wouldn't want to be swept away, far away from the one
All right, thanks, Chris. Okay, this one is going out to our friend Levi Sullivan here. This is the Beatles from their last released album. Not the last one they recorded, but the last one they released. That album was originally going to be called Get Back, and it eventually became an album called Let It Be. The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. Seen that road before. It always leads me here, lead me to your door. The wild and windy night that the rain washed away, while it's left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. Many times I've been alone, many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I've tried. But still they lead me back to the long and winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't keep me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Still they lead me back to the long and winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't keep me waiting here. Lead me to your door. All righty, before we carry on, I just want to check back in the comments, see who else has joined us. Say hi. You know, be social. Okay, who else is here? Oh, very good to hear, Kevin. Glad to know that. Aren't friends there to borrow money and tools, too? Well, if you're talking about Kevin and I, neither of us have any money and neither of us have any tools. We are probably the two least competent individuals that you could ever find for doing our own home improvement projects. Okay, let's see here. Valeyard says, hey, Steve, picked up all your courses last week. Amazing, thank you. Enjoying them very much. Can you play one of these? Bridge Over Troubled Water or Golden Slumbers, The End, or Hey Jude? Well, that's a tough choice because I love all of those, but I will put them in the queue so that I can try to get at least one of them before we get out of here today. All right, our friend Stephen McKibben's in the house, and he sent me a message before we started asking for a little Elvis Presley. Glad to see you in the queue. So we're going to go back to about 1967 or 68 here. The Elvis Comeback.
Caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying? Suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an over and unknown drops by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Where I've been, you can't see for real the tears I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Don't let our love survive. I'll dry a tear from your eyes. Don't let a good thing die. you know I'll never, never lie to you. Yeah, yeah. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. I can't really see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap. I always think of Elvis performing that at the Vegas Hilton, you know, and get to the end. There's, I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. And then he'd just start like going. In his big white outfit with the, God, it was so good. So good. Hilarious, but also like genius. Love it. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's get back here to the request queue. All right. Got a request from our friend Lucio in Italy. Would like to hear New York State of Mind. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound down the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. Seen all the movie stars, their fancy cars and their limousines. Been high in the Rockies, under the evergreens. But I know what I'm needing, and I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News, whoa, whoa, whoa. Comes down to reality, it's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or up on Riverside. Don't have any reasons, left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. So easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take, like New York Post, Newsday too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Comes down to reality. It's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Shit-Tat Bay or up in Motorside. Don't have any reasons, left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm just taking a Greyhound down the Hudson River line. I'm in a I'm in a New York. State of mind. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. All righty. All right, and Stefan in Germany wants to hear this one by Sir Elton. Don't wish it away, don't look at it like it's forever. Between you and me, can honestly say the things can only get better. While I'm away, dust down the demons inside, and it won't be long for you and me roam to the place in our hearts where we hide. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you and laughing like children, laughing more than ever. I simply love you more than I love life itself. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you. What laughing like children, laughing like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Laughing like children, living like lovers. Guess that's why they call it the blues. Laughing like children, living like lovers. Guess that's why they call it the blues. I guess that's why they call it. I guess that's why they call it. I say I guess that's why they call it the blues. Thanks to Stefan in Germany for that one. Kelly Jones, oh my God, I miss you guys so much. And not just because I miss the weather there right now, although I do, like a lot. Give my best to Casey, okay? Okay. This one goes out to our friend Chris in New York. This is another one from that album in 1976 that I referenced called Turnstiles that we played a tune from earlier. Actually, we played two tunes from that. New York State of Mind and I've Loved These Days are both from the same album. And so is this one that Chris wants to hear called Summer Highland Falls. Say that these are not the best of times, they're the only times I've ever known. I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. I've seen the sad surrender in my lover's eyes. I can only stand apart and sympathize. We're always what our situations hand us, either sadness or euphoria. Some will argue and will compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. All our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. We are born is our inhumanities. A reason coexists with our insanity. And we stand between reality and madness. It's either sadness or euphoria. Dissipate our energies. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies, so we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respective similarities. It's either sadness or euphoria. Whoa. Alrighty, that's for Chris. All right, let's pick up the pace just a little bit here. This one goes out to our friend Bad 202. This one's on an album called Honky Chateau from 1972. And it's the album that got Elton John back on the top 40 charts with 2 top 40 singles. One of them was the one I'm about to play. The other was Rocket Man. And probably saved him from getting dropped from his record label because he finally got back on the charts after a couple of hits and misses before. And here we go. This one's really fun. It goes like this. In the country, fishing in a stream, looking for an answer, trying to find the sign, till I saw your city lights, honey, I was blind. You gotta get back, honky cat, you better get back to the woods. Well, I quit those days and my redneck ways, and living in the city and where it's at, it's like trying to find gold in a silver mine. It's like trying to drink whiskey, whoa, from a bottle of wine. Well, I read some books and I read some magazines about those high-class ladies down in Orleans, and all those folks back home said I was a fool. Said, oh, believe in the Lord is the golden rule. You gotta get back, honky cats, you better get back to the woods. Well, I quit those days and my redneck ways, and oh, yeah, you take gonna do me good. Get down, honky. said, stay at home. Boy, you got the telephone. And in the city, sonny, it's gonna bring you home. But then, how can you stay when your heart said no? Oh, how can you stop when your feet say go? You gotta get back, honky cats. You better get out in the woods. Well, I quit those days and I redneck ways and oh, yeah, your taint is gonna do me good. Get back, honky cat. Living in the city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold and silver mine. It's like trying to drink whiskey, yeah, from a bottle of wine. Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo! Get back, honky cat. Get back, honky cat. Get back, woo!
All righty. Thank you. That was fun. Okay. I'm going to do a one just sort of for myself here. This is someone left a comment on my YouTube video for this one today, and it reminded me how much I love this song. So this is this is from a movie soundtrack in the 1980s. So it always brings back very good memories of my childhood. But it was actually about a guy named Rick Hansen who was injured. He was a really great athlete who was injured in a vehicle accident and left him paralyzed from the waist down. And he went on to be a very prolific competitor in the Special Olympics and wanted to raise a lot of money and create a foundation to help people who who suffered from spinal cord injury. And so he literally wheeled himself around the world, something like 14,000. I think it was over 20,000 kilometers that he put in pushing himself in this special sort of wheelchair that they could literally, like, through the rain, through the snow. It was just insane in all continents. And anyway, the writer of the song heard about this while he was trying to put together something, because he'd been asked if he wanted to do something for this movie that was coming out, and he read the script of the movie and saw the final cut and thought, well, the movie's kind of trash, but I don't want to miss the opportunity to be on a soundtrack. And so he wrote the song, but when he heard about Rick Hansen, he was very inspired. So he wrote the song about Rick Hansen, but he kind of disguised the lyrics a little bit so that the movie executives would think it was about the movie. And the song went on to be a #1 smash hit, and it helped Rick Hansen because the story got out, and it helped him raise even more money. And my favorite little anecdote about this was that when Rick finally finished his world tour and came back to Vancouver, Canada, where he started, as he rolled in, this song had been such a success that it had already been arranged for a lot of different ensembles, and there was a marching band there to welcome him home with a hero's welcome for what he had done, and that marching band was playing this song for him. So anyway, this is called St. Elmo's Fire.
across the wildest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me, burning in me. Just once in his life, a man has his time, and my time is now. I'm coming alive. I can hear the music playing, I can see the banners fly. Feel like a man again, I'm hope riding high. Gonna be a man in motion, all I need's is a pair of wheels. Take me where the eagle's flying, St. Elmo's fire. Can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagle's flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion, all I need's is a pair of wheels. Take me where the future's lying, St. Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain, across the wildest sea. I feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me, burning, burning in me. All right, thank you for indulging me. And now I know the Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Till you've seen this trash can dream come true, stand at the edge where people run you through. I thank the Lord, there's people out there like you. Thank the Lord, there's people out there like you. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. This Broadway's got a lot of songs to sing. If I knew the tunes, I might join in. Go my way alone. I grow my own seed shall be sown in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. Rich man can ride, and the hobo he can drown. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. And now I know. I've forgotten the words, and of course, like an idiot, I didn't put them on the screen for me. And now I know. Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City until you've seen this trash can dream come true. Stand at the edge while the people run you through. I thank the Lord there's people out there like you. Oh, I thank the Lord for people out there like you. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. They know not if it's dark outside or light. All right. Technically, I only have time for one more song, but I'm going to do two because Lord Farquaad's giving me a hard time. So we're going to do some Steve Winwood, and then I'm going to close out with a Beatles request that came in, and we'll call it good for the day. But used to seem to me that my life went on too fast. I had to take it slowly just to make the good excuse me, just to make the good parts last. But when you're born to run, it's so hard to just slow down. So don't be surprised to see me back in the bright part of town. I'll be back in the high life again. All the doors are closed one time, will open up again. Be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. Life to me. I hope that you're still out there and you're like you used to be. When you have the time and we'll dance till morning sun, and we'll let the good times roll in and won't stop until we're done. Be back in the high life again. All the doors are closed one time, we'll open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and dance, born and free, have the world so easily, and oh, we'll be a sight to see. Back in the high back in the Highland. Oh, we have a few late arrivals. Jean-Paul, welcome. Good to see you. Nadia, beautiful Nadia from Argentina is here. Everyone say hello. Thanks for joining us. Mick B. Kauf. Can you do Jonathan Larson as one of the 2 request videos sometime? I will take a look in. I'll look into it. Thank you. I'm going to make a note of that. Thanks. I'm just going to call you McB. All right.
All right, guys, this is my last song. This one was asked for by our friend Valeyard. And I used to close most of my gigs when I was playing with a friend of mine named Glennis Jones on guitar with this song. We loved playing this one at the end of the night. This is the Beatles from the Abbey Road album. Once there was a way to getting back homeward, and once there was a way to getting back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes, smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to getting back homeward, once there was a way to getting back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. I never give you my pillow, I only give you my invitation. And in the middle of the celebration, you break down. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight. Carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight. Carry that weight a long time. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for all the great requests. Fun day. Fun day. You know how much I love you guys. Remember, if you are a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, remember, give as much love as you can, to as many people as you can, as often as you can. None of us knows when our particular ride is over. We don't want to have regrets. Leave it all on the field, gang. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, guys.